It's a big day in the build shop, and it's an even bigger day in the fitting bay because we have something new to hit. I'm Bryan, and I am about to test the new Cobra RADSPEED driver. This thing, if you like SPEEDZONE, this is SPEEDZONE on steroids. Okay, I'm gonna actually throw this head. We're gonna talk a little bit about the tech in RADSPEED. I'm gonna throw this head, I'm gonna build it up real quick for you in a Project X Hazardous Smoke Black RDX. It's currently the shaft that I'm playing. If you're like me, I was playing Smoke Green. It was very, very firm throughout. What I ended up doing is switching to the Smoke Black RDX that just came out from Project X. A little softer in the hands, very stiff everywhere else. So we're gonna team this up with the new Cobra RADSPEED, give you a look at this real quick before we build it up, and then we'll get in the hitting bay and see how she performs. Let's take a quick look at what makes RADSPEED so rad. It's radial weighting, simple as that. You got weights here, here, and then there's one in the back. All right, so we get that one right in the back. Now I've got the standard RADSPEED, if you want to call it that, but there's an extreme back weighted version, the XB, that actually instead of 8 grams all the way in the back has 20 grams positioned in the back. So with that, you're going to have a little more forgiveness. And then you've got a draw bias version for the first time as well. So be on the lookout for that. I know that's been missing the past couple of years, and we've had a lot of players maybe needing a little more help with the draw. So there is a draw bias version in the RADSPEED driver as well. So we're going to have the infinity face, that's back, but more milling, which means more consistency and more ball speed across the face. All right, we want just as much ball speed if we can. We want to retain as much ball speed as we can, even on our miss hit. So radial weighting, strategic placement of these weights, and that is to optimize the ball speed, even the forgiveness and the ball speed on our miss hits, and then direction. It's all about direction. If the ball's not going where we want it, we're probably not dialed into the right driver. Give you a quick look at the top. Very clean. I've got a matte version, but there's also a gloss version, and then there's a really cool P code. If you are all about the red, white, and blue, you might love the P code because it's kind of a matte look. I don't want to say it's like the SPEEDZONE Pars and Stripes because that had a very glossy top line and or crown on it. This one, the traditional matte, but very vibrant. Love the colors. I mean, this one looks fantastic in here. The white, the black, and then I don't even want to try and guess what color that is, but it's obviously very neon yellow. Now, as far as shafts go, I know I said I'm going to put the Hazardous Smoke Black RDX in this one to test. Now, that's the shaft I play. As a club builder and fitter, I have the resources, I guess you could say, to kind of build it up right. But stock offerings, if you're just looking stock from Cobra, they have some fantastic ones, including the Smoke RDX Blue. So a little bit softer in the midsection here than the Smoke Black, a little stiffer in the hands potentially on the blue. And then you've got from Fujikura, you've got the Motori X F3 and then the Motori X F1. But if you come to somebody like me, you're probably not going to end up going with just one of those 3 options. You're going to have a whole plethora of options to look at. For me as a fitter, or if you go to a fitter near you, obviously they're probably going to have a large aftermarket selection, as well as CobraGolf.com. When you go to order one or build one, you can see a great deal of shafts available there. So I'm actually just going to quick set this because I want to get to hitting it later on. I don't want to, for the sake of this video, let's just use this all. I wanted it to be the E3, 3.5. Get it up there. And I'm just trying to get it to where it performs best for me when I go hit it. E 3.3, that'll do. That'll do. Now, in a perfect world, if I was really dialing this in, when Cobra releases lighter weights, I'd put like an 8 gram in here and I'd replace it with some hot melt. Just put it a little bit forward and toe. Let's let it dry. So now's the time where we actually get to hit the new Cobra RADSPEED driver. Look at me, it's Casual Monday. Mondays we're closed. Did a lot of builds today, a lot of housekeeping around the shop, but I've been waiting all day to do this. I'm not going to go get in some golf attire just so we can hit this driver. I want to see what it's all about. All right, actually, I'm going to level with you here. At first, I had it in standard, and it just went a little too low for me, and I wasn't hitting the center of the face as well as I normally do. I put it on 1.5 higher. So I have the 9-degree head, weight forward. I'm trying to get that ball to go up and as little a spin as possible while keeping it somewhat controlled. For whatever reason, I'll just let you know, GC Quad's been kind of, I don't want to say it's been misreading swing speed, but it's only been catching some of the data on the club head. So every once in a while, I'll catch all four and my swing speed will be like 114 to 117. But what you're going to see is really high smash factors, probably really low club speed, but you might get an accurate ball speed. More or less, I'm going to give this a few smacks just to give you some feedback on feel and performance versus some of the other ones. There you go. So club speed 111. Like I said, that's probably a few miles an hour slower than normal, which is why I've got a really high smash factor at 148 for GC Quad. Ball speed 165, that's probably about accurate on that. It was a little off the toe, which is why we got a nice little high knuckle fade, which is one of my favorite shots. I mean, hardly any side spin on that thing. That's probably my preferred shot shape. By the way, hope you like our driving range. It's number 18 at St. Andrews. Right off the bat, I can tell you, this driver's a little firmer feeling, a little louder feeling. To some, that might feel like it's hotter. To me, I don't have like it's just a little firmer. It's very close to speed zone. Similar ball, maybe a little more side spin. A little high on the face. Yeah, 2600. So I'm using the Bridgestone Torby X. I don't know, full Bryson. We're going full Bryson here with that ball. A lot of times, I mean, I'd say 99% of the time I'm using the Torby XS in here, but you know, I wanted to try and get a little bit of a lower spin ball, firmer ball. Just based on what I've been seeing with this, it just seems to be a little bit better for me. It's the same ball over and over, but you know what, I'm hitting it in the exact same spot, just a little high toe. And it keeps giving me really consistent ball flights for the most part. Left to right. Yeah, that really knocks spin down. So it's kind of overperforming its ball speed because of that. You know, maybe I'm teeing it up a little high. I don't know. Let's see if that changes anything. A little bit lower tee. Let's see if that changes anything. 3 RPMs of side spin. It's amazing. Oh, yeah, that's a little better ball flight. Obviously, we're in a really big fairway here, so you know we're gonna hit that. But definitely a little pull, way more in the middle. So ball speed went up to 167. Overall, I mean, it feels super stable. I mean, that might be the first one I hit in the middle, and we're still getting impressive numbers here. That, I like. That is the ball. Solid, in the middle. So remember, I have this set at 10.5 degrees. All right. Get one. This one can go anywhere. Last ball. This can go anywhere. At least I'm in my gym clothes. Bryson. Little pull, but we're at St. Andrews. That's it. I lied. One more. I gotta hit that better. I hit that better, more in the middle. There we go. That's where we'll end. That was dead center. So there you go. It's like 5 mile an hour ball speed increase. There you go. There's a look at the new RADSPEED from Cobra Golf. Available right now. You can DM me. You can reach out to me right here on YouTube, Instagram, wherever. Bryan Golf. You can email me, BryanGolfLLC@gmail.com. Get your pre-orders ready to go. If you don't find the shaft you're looking for on CobraGolf.com, we got you. We have all shafts, all brands available for you to get your custom RADSPEED driver.